Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the season finale of Series 2 of Tales from the Crypt. The last episode that we watched, the penultimate episode of the season, was My Brother's Keeper, and that was a fun story. There's a lot of episodes of this show that are really fun, as well as having some really dark moments, like My Brother's Keeper. So it evolved around two conjoined twins who both were considering surgery. One was really eager to get it, one wasn't. The one who was eager to get it was a bit of an arse, let's be honest. The one who wasn't was a bit more sensible. He met a girl. And there was a lot of dark twists throughout where he decided not to get the surgery. He was too scared to be separated from him. Then the other one was manipulating him. And then one fell in love. It was all a plan. Someone got killed. There was a lot going on. It was a very crazy episode, but it was fun and a really cool ending where they finally got separated. But there was a good little twist around a murder that was involved that was pretty cool. This episode, the finale, is called The Secret. I don't really know from that title what it could be about, so I'll have to just wait till we find out while we're watching it. Other than it's going to be about someone who's keeping something secret that turns out to be important or deadly, or because they keep it to themselves, they could have stopped something bad happening, and they don't. We'll have to wait and see. And just in case you're wondering what's going to happen in the future with these reactions, whilst I am going to take a break after the Series 2 is finished, I'm going to do this episode, and I'm going to do the ranking of every episode of Series 2, from my least favourite to my favourite, and then I'm going to be taking a break from the show for a while. I'm going to go into Series 3, probably at some point yet. I just can't tell you right now when it's going to be, so I do apologise for that, but just enjoy Series 2, leave some comments down below, let me know what you think, and let's jump into Series 2, the finale, Episode 18, The Secret. Oliver Twist. Good story.
What? So where's the twist? I had such great expectations.
Ooh.
Now here is a story you can sink your teeth into. I'm going to let you in on the secret.
Is it going to be based on Charles Dickens? Is it a take on Oliver Twist? Because they keep mentioning it. Gaines Orphanage. Could be a, boy in orphanage discovers something crazy's happening. Something dark and spooky.
It's our duty to protect these little ragamuffins from becoming juvenile
Oh
delinquents.
dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't like her. She's like Theresa May.
There's one more thing. We've got to do something about Theodore. He's well past the desirable age for placement. Most adoptive parents are looking for some cute little toddler.
What happened to his real parents?
You must never, ever mention his real parents.
Why?
Do I make myself clear?
What's the secret?
Behavior problems.
Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Shoot.
Theodore! Here. What were you doing here? You were spying, weren't you?
Yeah.
Miss Hag said I was hungry.
You little rat!
She's awful.
Are the other children asleep?
I'm bigger than the other kids.
Oh, and that gives you the right to sneak around in the middle of the night, does it?
Do you have to lock me in my room?
I don't make the rules, Theo. Just try and get a good night's sleep. There'll be oatmeal and warm biscuits for breakfast.
Okay.
And what's for lunch?
Well, we'll have vegetable soup and
Vegetable
crackers
soup.
and
Ooh.
lemonade. Miss Hagstead! Miss Hagstead, Theodore's gone. I went to his room to get him out, and his window was open and he was gone.
Oh, it's all right. He'll be back.
There was a moon outside. Is he a werewolf?
Temper tantrums every once in a while and runs off for a few hours. He's incorrigible. Well,
Disappeared in the middle of the night. Woke up covered in dirt.
climbing out the window and sliding down the drain pipe in a storm is dirty work, isn't it? I want you to get out of those clothes and help Joey in the kitchen. Now!
Why don't you run off and play?
Play. I never get to stick around for the good stuff.
Theo,
Okay.
there's some special people coming here tonight who are very interested in meeting you.
Oh God.
You are perfect.
For what? Oh God. It's her.
Isn't he perfect?
He's perfect.
We'll take him. All the rest of you are excused.
I don't like these two at all. Oh no, she looks like Cruella de Vil.
What if I don't want to go?
Theodore.
Oh, I understand. This is your home, Theodore. But wouldn't you like to come and live with us in the lap of luxury?
No. You're scary.
Now listen to me, you pesky little Sputnik. If these people want you, you're going.
Where are my real parents, Miss Hagstead?
What a horrible lady.
Real parents?
Tell him.
Oh, Theodore, they were killed when you were just a little baby.
How did they die?
Did he kill them?
Well, the details aren't important.
Because she looks scared.
Theodore.
I'm excited to find out.
Eccentric.
What I'm really liking about this episode is I don't really know who to trust, whose side to be on, because he seems so sweet and innocent, but there's a secret there. He's disappearing in the night. I think he's going to be evil at the end of it.
Won't be long before you'll forget all about that nasty old orphanage, Theodore.
There's a big entrance hallway though. Wow. Entrance foyers, should I say? Hi. Cutie.
You must never touch anything, Theodore.
I think he's a werewolf because that's why the dog's angry at him. Not just because he's a stranger.
Objects are extremely old,
Because he can smell something.
and others have sentimental value.
Wow, that is a bedroom and a half. Whoa. As a kid, that would have been awesome. Look at that dog in the background, that big dog. They've locked him in. I'm so intrigued by what's going on here.
Patient. We've waited so long.
Mrs. Colbert, why have you locked the door?
Yeah. What's he waited so long for?
Colbert?
Is this a true crime special?
Breakfast, young sir.
Cake for breakfast? Yes, please.
I'll be serving all your meals while the Colberts are away at work. If there's anything I can get for you, please let me know. My name is Tobias.
Thank you, Tobias. May I have a glass of milk?
How about a milkshake?
For
I
breakfast.
think I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
One milkshake coming right up.
Chocolate,
And if
please.
there's anything else you desire, please don't hesitate to call.
Oh, what a glorious night.
Glorious.
It's a really weird colour filter they put
Mrs.
over
Colbert?
everything. Just dark blue.
Why don't you stay in my room all day? While you and Mr. Colbert are at work?
You are the most precious thing we have, Theodore. We don't want to risk your getting lost in those
No,
woods.
because he's an
And
antique.
Tobias is much too old to be chasing after you.
But we're in the midst of planning something very special for you, Theodore.
Very special.
Really? What?
I am nervous about
Oh,
whatever.
it's a secret.
When?
You don't want us
Whatever
to
they're
spoil the
planning.
secret, do you?
Not good. It's not going to be good.
I hate secrets. Do you think you can come back and visit before supper?
I suppose I could come back and we could play a little cards or something.
Oh. He's lonely. That's why I don't think he's human, because I don't think they would just lock up a kid in a room. That's all the signs to me are pointing towards the fact that he is something they've been hunting for. But he's on his own, he's lonely. I made friends with the butler.
They're indisposed.
Okay. More cake.
Birthday party for you.
A birthday party for you. Happy birthday, Theodore.
Hurry, Theodore, blow out your candles. Oh, good.
That's a huge slice of cake. Oh my god.
It's not my birthday.
Yes, please. Bring it
Well,
here.
of course it isn't, dear. Then it wouldn't be a surprise.
It looks really good, but I'm really not hungry.
Good night, son.
I think maybe the fact they keep giving him all this cake and stuff, they're fattening him up. This is like a Hansel and Gretel thing. Are they going to eat him? That cake keeps changing. I realised it before, I didn't want to say it, but one time it was stood normally, the next time it was stood on its side. Stood normally on its side, depending on what shot it was.
There was a Tobias at the orphanage, but we called him Toby. Does anybody call you Toby?
No. But you may if you insist.
The bonding.
I'm glad you're here, Toby.
They're going to be friends and Toby's going to save him from whatever these people have planned.
No, this was my idea. I'll call the shots. I'll decide when our little orphaned delicacy is ready.
They're going to eat him. That's why they've been fattening him up.
I can hear his little heart beating.
Oh my god. It is like a Hansel and Gretel thing.
I don't think I can wait much longer.
Well, it's tough.
When we get home, we'll tell him our secret.
I hope they get killed.
Wake up, Theodore. We have to go.
Yeah, he's going to save him. I told you.
I have to get you out of here. It may already be too
Come on, Toby. Toby, 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 Toby.
Well.
No.
Hello, boys.
I can't go through with it.
We made a deal, Tobias.
Look at her hair.
You ask for
And that
immortality.
makeup. Oh my god.
Tonight we give it to you. Not bad compensation for a little babysitting job. Don't you want everlasting life?
Vampires.
I can't imagine anything more tedious and boring.
You quit.
Please,
Okay.
let the boy go.
Didn't think vampires.
His blood is so sweet now.
What's this got to do with his parents dying? Oh god. Tobias, no! I was rooting for you. He jumped a long way without any damage. What is that collar? He's wearing a very typical I am Dracula collar. What is this shot? Oh, they're flying. That was really creepy. The way it was shot just really unnerved me. I didn't know what was going on. Oh, get up. Get up.
If we weren't already dead, Theodore, you'd be the death of us.
Now I know what happened to my parents.
I know I'm his
Werewolf.
Said wanted to get rid of me.
Werewolf.
I have a secret too, Mrs. Colbert.
I said werewolf.
And mine is better than yours. I'm a werewolf.
I told you. The clues were right there.
Appetite for vampire.
Kill her. I'm slapping myself that I figured that twist out. Because, like I say, the clues were all there. Disappearing in the middle of the night. He was changing. Don't know what was going on with his parents.
Good evening, Miss Hagstead. Miss Heather. I'm home. And I think some things are going to change around here.
Finally, the kid gets the upper hand. Or should I say, the upper paw. Just when Mom and Pop were about to satisfy their sweet tooth, Theodore decides to wolf down something besides sweet.
It does.
As one cow said to the other as they headed off to slaughter, till next we meet.
And he ends the season on another terrible joke in typical Crypt Keeper fashion. Okay guys, that was my reaction to Series 2, Episode 18, the season finale of Tales from the Crypt, The Secret. That was super interesting. I really enjoyed that because some of the pieces I put together really early on as to what was going on, but I was still intrigued to find out what was going on because I was excited to find out the twist. Was I right? Was I wrong? Was I piecing things together completely out of nowhere? What was actually going on with the house? What are they up to? And it seemed evident to me that something weird was going on with this boy. His parents died and we don't really know what happened. The matron or the lady who ran the orphanage was keeping something secret about it. Wouldn't explain why, wouldn't tell him. He was disappearing in the middle of the night. His behaviour was getting out of hand. He was hungrier than most people, but he disappeared in the middle of the night, woke up covered in mud the next morning. There was a lot of clues that there was something going on with him that they definitely were not telling us. But then when the people who adopted him came into the picture, that's when I got a little confused. Initially, it looked like I was definitely right. They'd said they were excited to find him. They've been looking for him for so long. I was like, okay, they're like collectors, they're like antiques and unique things, and they found something they've been looking for a while. Clearly he's something not human. But then when they started talking about they were going to eat him, they obviously didn't know he was a werewolf, right? Because the end twist kind of showed that they didn't know that. So they were saying that we've been looking for him for so long. Was it just a kid to eat? Because they could have got that kid anywhere, from any orphanage. There's probably homeless kids they could have got. So I think that was a little bit of writing trying to push us towards one storyline, when it turned out it was something else. And don't get me wrong, he was a werewolf, like I guessed. And that was a cool twist. But when it's just that little bit where they said they were looking for him for so long, or someone like him, they've been waiting for so long. If it was just they wanted to eat a kid, they could have got that from anywhere. So that's, or maybe it was just the fact that they were going through the whole adoption process. That could have been the process they were talking about that took so long, I suppose. But I found the portrayal of the two people who adopted him really good. The woman I've definitely seen in a few things before. Definitely seen her in a number of things before. The husband, not so much. It doesn't seem familiar to me. But they were both really good because they had this air of creepiness. There was definitely something not right. Something behind the scenes. They had an ulterior motive for adopting him. That was very evident. They just didn't come to fruition what it was until later in the episode. But all the way throughout, from them first showing up and she was like stroking that thing over her shoulder, there was just something off about them. And clearly something that is bad. They had something bad planned. And the more we spent time with them, or lack thereof, because they just locked him in a room for most of the time, the more it became clear to me that they were definitely up to something. They had a plan. And when they're like, oh, we've got a secret, let's tell him later on. It's all secret. Intriguing. Well, that moment when he could hear them in the middle of the night saying, like, I can't wait to feed, or whatever they said, was like clear, oh my god, they're going to eat him. I just don't really know why. But it was cool that she came in all like bigger hair, makeup on, when she was all evil and vampirified. That's not a word, but I've made it up. But yeah, I thought their performances were great. I really enjoyed the kid. I found him quite believable in a situation. Even the people at the orphanage, there was the nice one and there was the one that was quite strict. They were really good actresses. I found them all the characters in this really believable, including the butler, Tobias. I really liked him. Poor Toby. Because I like the fact that they were bonding. He was clearly just a member of staff there. Because he knew what was going on, but they weren't close with him. That kind of relationship was quite evident. And as he started to bond and they played card games, I was like, he's going to save him. He's going to try and save him. Unfortunately, he didn't, and he died. And they ate him. But I was quite happy that I guessed the twist about the werewolf, to be honest, because when it started to become an episode about them going to eat him, I was like, okay, I'm wrong. The whole secret twist was about the people who adopted him, but then what was the whole thing with the parents? So I wasn't sure what was going to happen. The twist at the end did surprise me. Didn't expect the vampires at all. When the vampires came out, I didn't expect him to then be a werewolf as well. So it was kind of cool that they had these two different monsters in there. But that was a really good episode. I had a good time with it. I liked the characters. Good amount of tension throughout with the secret and being trapped in the room and this creepy couple that have adopted him. Some good tension. I really enjoyed it. I liked the mansion itself was pretty cool. The night scenes had that weird blue filter. Not too sure how I feel about that. But I really enjoyed the performances and the episode. And I just thought it was a really great ending to Series 2 of Tales from the Crypt. As I said at the start of the episode, next episode of this series will be a ranking of every episode of Series 2, from my least favourite to my most favourite. So get thinking and let me know in the comments of the next episode what your ranking is of your favourite episodes and your least favourite, or at least your top couple and your bottom couple. So I'm excited to do that because I've been doing this series for a few months now, so I'm excited to just have a look through all the episodes because they're so different and put them in order. There's a couple that I think are definitely near the bottom. There's a couple that I think are going to be near the top, definitely. But that middle portion is going to be quite hard to separate out. So I'm excited to get working on that. I'll probably do that tonight when I'm watching TV. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you thought of this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you guess the twists like I did? Or the werewolf twist at least, I guessed. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well. Taking care of yourselves and staying safe. If you enjoyed it, leave some comments down below. Let me know what you thought. Subscribe to my channel for the next episode of Tales from the Crypt. And thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll see you all next week for the ranking of Season 2. Bye guys and take care.